Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you how to pass your driving test. And I will be giving you 5 great tips that will allow you to have the best chance at passing the test and getting your license. Now, these tips are absolutely crucial to being able to pass the driving test because they will cover a variety of aspects that are very, very directly related to passing the test. So, in short, if you use these tips effectively and keep them in mind when taking the test and before taking the test, you will have the absolute best chance at passing your driving test and getting your license. So let's get right to the 5 tips. Get a lot of sleep the night before you take your driving test. Your brain and memory function much better when you have had a full night's sleep. And in addition to that, your brain reacts faster and your body will react faster if you have had a full night's sleep. So you need that brain functioning and those quick reaction times when you are taking your driving test, because that full brain function and those quick reaction times will definitely allow you to have the best chance at passing the test. Don't exhibit any of the bad habits that you commonly see other drivers exhibit. So some of the bad habits that other drivers frequently exhibit are rolling stop signs, speeding, not checking their blind spots, not checking their mirrors, and so forth. And although you see those behaviors happen relatively frequently, you should definitely avoid them at all costs when you are taking your driving test. Make sure that you are doing everything smoothly. Now, anyone can switch lanes from right to left or from left to right, but switching lanes smoothly is an entirely different story. And the smoothness of your lane switching, your turning, your accelerating, your braking will definitely allow you to have the best chance at passing the driving test. They will definitely look at you differently if you switch lanes and do all of those other things that I spoke about smoothly. If you are accelerating and the person is being thrown to the back of their seat, or if you are braking and the person is flying to the front of the car, then they will definitely not think that you are a driver that is worthy of having a full driving license. So make sure that you do all of those things smoothly, and you will definitely have the best chance at getting your license and passing the test. Be prepared for unforeseen environmental factors. So you should definitely be prepared for rain, snow, extremely bright rays from the sun, absolutely anything that the environment can produce. And obviously this all depends on where you live. A quick piece of advice to go along with that tip is to check the weather forecast for the day of your driving test, because it will give you a good idea of the environmental factors that you may face. But even if the weather says that it's not going to rain, it might still rain. So you should be prepared for any unforeseen environmental factors that you may face on the day of your driving test. Drive defensively. It is absolutely impossible to know what other drivers will do before they actually do it. So instead of knowing what they will do, because it is impossible to do that, you have to anticipate what they will do and be prepared through that anticipation. So if you drive defensively with a defensive driving mentality, then you can be absolutely prepared for what the other drivers will do. And if they actually do that, then you can react accordingly. And when you drive defensively and react accordingly, the person who is doing the driving test will definitely recognize that you are doing those things, and someone that deserves a license when doing a driving test will definitely drive defensively and react accordingly in a timely manner. So keep that in mind when you are doing your driving test, and you will have the best chance at passing that test and getting your license. And those are the 5 tips that you should keep in mind when you are doing your driving test and before you do your driving test. If you keep those tips in mind and you use them effectively, you will have the absolute best possible chance at passing your driving test and getting your license. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.